What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to RC Insanity. Today we're going to be looking at the WL Toys 12402A, the D7 racing, I guess it's a racing buggy off-road all-terrain vehicle by WL Toys. This little truck comes stock with a I believe it was a 550 motor, brushed. It ran pretty decent, had a lot of torque. I believe top speed on this thing was 20, maybe 20, 21, 22 miles an hour, something like that. It was fun and it stopped for him, but unfortunately, after about a month, the brushed motor gave out, so I decided to do what I do on most of my RCs. I went ahead and did a brushless conversion, but I didn't stop there. I went on and gave it lights, changed the gearing. The suspension, unfortunately, right now is back to the stock bouncy little spring shocks. I had put some bigger shocks on it, oil filled, but I used them on another vehicle and I need to order some more so we can get some good suspension back on it, because it's worth it. We're going to walk you through this thing and show you what we got going on. I'm going to go ahead and power it on real quick and show you the lights. Switch view here, get a little wider frame. I do have 4 lights in the front and 4 lights in the back. This body has been through its paces. Need to order a new body for it. I did find a place online where you can get a few pieces for this thing. It's a neat little vehicle. Right now I've got a 3S battery in it. Let me show you that. I did have to drill through the bottom, and I'll show you that here in a minute, to run the connectors through to get a 3S in here. And as you can see, I had to open the chassis up to fit this enormous spur gear, because originally I lost a lot of the bottom end power when I went to brushless, and I didn't like that. So I found a hardened steel spur and pinion for the, I believe it was the 10428. It's WL Toys great big off-road buggy. And of course it didn't fit because the chassis was too shallow, so I took my Dremel and opened it up, and it works fantastic. Give me just a second and we will take the top off and I will show you inside. But it looks really good with the LEDs up front and in the back. I really like the way this thing looks now, and we'll take it outside and I'll drive it around a little bit. Turned out to be a really cool car. So give me just a second and I'll open it up. Alright, we've got this thing opened up. I'll walk you around what I've got here. We do have the Ghoul RC. It's a 60 amp ESC. I've got a Ghoul RC. Let me turn this around. It was just a little cheap combo I bought. The 3650 3300 kV motor, little cheap cooling fan on the motor just to keep it from getting hot. I do have a Dumbo, sorry about my lighting here, the Dumbo 6-channel. It's the X6F. It's the 6-channel receiver. I really like these Dumbo controllers. This one here, I've got 2 cars on this one controller, and I really do like that aspect. I've got this one and my speed car, which is my Hellcat. I've got the RX-7 body on it right now, and shout out to Heavy Metal RC, great sticker. And then that's my original Hellcat body. Anyhow, back to this one. I did put the aluminum upper control arms, and on the inside, I don't know if you can see this, on the inside of the wheels here, I did put the aluminum pieces on the inside there, the inner and outer hub carriers, because I kept breaking the stock ones. And I also replaced the, let's see, I'm sorry, this is really hard to get a good view on this with the lighting I've got back here. On the inside of the rear wheel as well, put the aluminum hub carriers on those. And let's see, I've got the standard dog bones in the rear, and I've got thicker CVDs up front from another truck I had that crapped out on me. And I did have to modify that just a little bit to get them in. The standard hubs were a little bit too thin, so I had to drill those out. So it worked out though. And like I said, the battery tray, you can see here where I opened it up. Then I just run my connectors around, hook them in. All in all, it worked out pretty good. I found these 3D printed body mounts on eBay. They're very, very flexible, as you can see. So these will not snap like the stock ones did. And I flipped the wheelie bar. Seemed to help a little bit, but I mean, in all reality, I think it's there for looks more than anything, because it's never functioned very well. Still trying to figure something out on that. It does need a good wheelie bar because it will pop wheelies. So I think we need to get this guy back together, take it outside. We'll probably be running it on this 2200 milliamp Turnigy 3-cell LiPo. These are pretty good batteries. I've had these for several months now, and they've held up really well. It says 25 to 35 C discharge. I'm not exactly sure how that's supposed to work. Is it 25 or is it 35? I don't know. But they work pretty good in here. And I have found that I can run this on 4S as long as I use these little 2 cells that come with the WL toys. I use them with these little connectors, and I guess the discharge rate's small enough that it doesn't burn up my ESC. It handles it really well, and I can run till the packs are dead. Nothing gets hot, nothing overheats, and gives it quite a bit of punch. But for today, I think we're going to run on this Turnigy here and see how she does. I'll catch you guys outside in a minute. Alright, we're outside here, and like you know from my other videos, I really don't have enough room here to get any kind of top-end speed runs, but I did put a GPS on just to get a feel for what this thing can do. So let's shoot her up the road here and see what happens. Well, that was 34, and we're just really kind of putzing around, so it's got a lot of power for what it is. Let's take a couple more little runs, and then we'll just kind of run around in the parking lot a bit. That's 36. Like I said, I really can't do a whole lot with the speed on this right now. The stock shocks are very unstable. So it's kind of a handful. Dances all over the place. And it doesn't have any kind of gyro or anything like that to help stabilize it, so it's like I said, it's a handful. That was 39 miles an hour. So I'm going to take this off, and we're just going to play around a little bit, if you can see that. So 39 miles per hour. I'm going to turn this off, and we're just going to play around a little bit. Don't know how much juice is left on this battery. I was using it yesterday, so it's not fully charged. Yep, she wheelies. Like I said, with these stock shock absorbers, or whatever you want to call them, they're not the best. It's got a lot of roll, but it's still a fun little RC. Greatly improved over what it came as. It's very quick now. and it's actually one of my favorites at this point. I really enjoy driving this thing. Oh, tumble-wumble. And that is why the body looks like it does. But I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. I just want to run this thing before the battery dies completely and just have a little fun with it. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I know I enjoyed making them. Hope you enjoyed watching it, and I will catch you all in the next one. Thanks.